knots is over here. Here, right? Motion cupping. Do you feel any itchy?
No.
Yours is like very pale, so which means it's like maybe it's during your menstruation. And like the pinky tone color, which means you are very healthy, very good circulation. Come, you can have a seat. Okay, I need you to write down your name, okay, where are you from, and date of birth. Okay. So have you done acupuncture before?
Yes, I have.
Body. How about the face?
I think I did it once, like on my face, my back. Yes, I've done.
Okay.
Yeah, just that.
Okay, so do you have any concern for your face or your body?
For me, especially with my face, like I do have like a lot of like pigmentation, and I don't like the under eye area is very weak and very pigmented as well. So that's usually a bit of a concern of mine. Yeah, I think
That's all for now, right?
yeah, because I don't have much acne. I had one, but now it's gone. So,
Yeah, that's okay. That is just like, but acupuncture can
Yes.
help to lighten faster. Okay. So do you have like any stiff shoulder, neck, or you have numb hands and feet?
No numb hands and feet, but I do have like pain in my shoulders, like very tense.
Very tense.
Yeah, because I'm always in front
Long
of the
hours,
laptop.
like
Yes.
okay.
And my posture is not the best.
Not the best. Okay.
Yeah, but it does put like some strain maybe on my in the middle of my back
In the
sometimes.
middle parts, huh?
Yes, and maybe also in the lower back. Yeah,
Mid and lower.
I think just the whole back.
Whole back. Okay. Then you should really have to do the back Guasha, cupping. Have to release all the tension, and we will do some alignment after that. Okay. We will start with the face acupuncture, later on back Guasha, lastly with the cupping and some alignment.
Okay.
Okay. Shall we start?
Yes.
Okay. Come. You can move on to over here, facing up. Facing up, lying down. So for you, do you feel tired, headache so far?
Yes, I do get quite tired.
Quite tired somehow.
Yes, and headaches only a little here and there when I'm working. Yes.
Okay. Bahasa. The first needle. Okay, no more, you can rest right now. Okay, you will have blue black over your this area, one. And then your left face is have more stagnant blood compared to your right side. But it's good for you to reduce. After relief, you will have more glowy skin. Okay.
And what is you say like, is it blue?
Yeah, it's a blue black. Yeah, so if you can use like concealer to just cover it when you have makeup, something. But you can just leave it there. It takes times, like maybe within the week, it will slowly fade off. You don't have to worry. Usually, like the clients that it's been a while didn't do face acupuncture or poor circulation, you higher chance to have the blue black.
Okay, I see. And like, does it also help for like the dark under circles?
Yes, that's why
stuff?
you have the blue blacks over here. So just now when I prick the needle over your eye area, it can help.
Okay.
So because it's your first time, maybe next time I will just prick the needles like near to your under eyes when you are ready for your second session in future. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Just fully relax. relax? Can you relax? So for you, it's just only one side. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because this side is like the more
Always
tense.
the more tense, the right
Yes.
side. Maybe you take your back, whichever you can switch.
Yeah.
Okay. A little now, facing down. Okay. Okay. Just facing down. I need to lift up your hip. Okay, come, just facing down. Feel the warm, right? Here a bit pain, right? Mm. Yeah, this part. Okay. The knots is over here. Here, right? For the cupping, it's not very red for her. But you have like knots over here and this area. Motion cupping, ah.
Can the lack of iron also be like when women are going through their menstrual cycle?
Yes, yeah. Even after that, some people is always lack of iron, so they usually higher chance like feel very pale lips color, or you will feel a bit like headache, and then you'll be dizzy. Like when you squat down, you suddenly come up, you feel a bit dizzy.
Yeah,
which means
that actually happens to me a lot.
this is the symptoms that maybe you lack of iron. And mostly women always lack of that. So usually we recommend client female after menstruation, you can drink some jujube juice, that kind of tea, or even like you can drink our Chinese the bak zheng soup. This one is very good after that. Make sure all your period fully discharged, then you can take that one bak zheng soup.
Yeah, I like the jujube tea.
Yeah, you can drink that one. Even during your menstruation, somehow you have like muscle cramp, you can drink that one with some red molasses sugar.
Yeah, because I heard, because when we were living in China, they always say it's very good.
Yeah.
This helps fight colds as well.
Yes, true.
Cold, yeah.
And you can take some longan. You can add some longan with the jujube, taste even nicer.
To the tea, yeah.
Yeah.
Are the marks really
Itchy?
red or-
Do you feel any itchy?
No. Are they like red or?
No, yours is like very pale. So which means it's like maybe it's during your menstruation. Then you can replenish back after that. And like the pinky tone color, which means you are very healthy, very good circulation. Back up. Yeah, this part, you see, got the knots over here. blood, the force, you just fully relax. Okay, so I need you to flip your head over here, sideways. Okay, now flip. Fully relax. Okay, slowly turn around. Okay, you can just lie down. Yeah, itchy.
Like a little tickler.
Okay, now let's do it. Ah. Just lie down. I have to flip your spinal a bit. Okay. Now we switch to another side. Okay. Just fully relax. Okay. Put down your head. Okay, you can slowly get out. Sit on the wooden chair. You can just face in front. Okay, lower down your head, lower down your mouth, fully relax. Okay, another side, fully relax. Okay. Okay, done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed the session.
Yes, I did. I want to ask one more thing because I saw you have a subject as well about like from gynecology as well. So is it normal? Let's say normal, because I know women have different types of like flow, etc. during their menstrual cycle. For me personally, I don't know why, but it's always extremely heavy, like
Heavy.
very, very heavy. Yes.
For the first few days or?
Maybe from the first to third to fourth day. I don't know.
So from since when you just started to have until now.
Yeah.
Okay. This one somehow also depends on how your body reaction. If almost the same, it's still okay. If let's say it's like 7 days continuously, it's very heavy, then we may have to go for some medication. But for you, I would suggest you can try acupuncture because acupuncture can try to make your yin yang balance.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
So it
try.
helps to regulate.
Yeah, you can help like after your menstruation, you can come and consult. You can try like acupuncture combined with the moxibustion and some tuinology.
Okay.
And we see how's and follow up how's your reaction for your next period.
Yeah, because I've always like had this question because it's always been like that. Yeah, I always like that. Like, but why is it like always like?
Yeah, some people they like maybe just for 3 days then they are done. Some is like PCOS, so it depends. But we can try this kind of external treatment, alternative way, and we see how like try to make it like better or more balanced. Yeah, as long as you don't feel like the first 3 days you are very heavy, then you cannot do anything else. Yeah, but for wise, you can like what I mentioned, you can try to drink the jujube tea with the longan after you fully discharge, finish it off your period.
I want to ask this: does it also like affect like maybe one day if you want to have like kids as well? Like if you bleed like as heavy like that, like does it affect like how do you say, yeah, if you want to have kids, because sometimes I see like this woman as well that have like really really bad, and then it kind of affects the reproductive system. I don't know, when they want to have kids later on.
What we can do, like, because for nowadays somehow it's a very hectic work life, you must release your stress, all these things, and like the nutrition wise, like the food intake somehow we try to avoid that kind of cold drinks and food. Yeah, we try to take all the cooked meals and certain, like what I mentioned, like certain like the Chinese jujube tea, this kind of thing, you can slowly and change a bit your lifestyle. That should be okay, not to worry. As long as you are not reached to the like 35 years old and above, you are still okay with that. Yeah. But even not only for female, for guys, both of them, the couples have to like do like pre-pregnancy, all these kind of things. Yeah. Okay, not to worry too much. As long as you must release your stress. Okay?
Yes, I think I should.
Yeah, because some people is like too stressed, like mentally they not even realize it. So they feel like when I want to have a kid, it's really hard.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of like mental stress.
Yeah, mental stress, all this like coffee, alcohol, you try to reduce. Like if you want to prepare, and you have to take some very good omega-3, 6, 9 to regulate, you will have a very good hormones. A good intake of oil also very important. Okay.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
for what you right now you can do is have to improve your iron intake. That's it for so far, and just to avoid cold stuff. Okay.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you. I'm done, guys, and this was amazing. I really enjoyed my treatment. She did so many different things, and also I really liked the information she gave at the end of the treatment about my period, because guys, I'm on my menstrual cycle right now, and I really like the advice that she's given me. All the details on the description below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn notifications. Until next time.